Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday. We were closed yesterday on a holiday, President's Day. I hope you guys had a second to go check the Sunday watch list that I posted on Sunday, where we talked about market news, earnings, and levels on SPY, QQQ, as well as Tesla that we have. All right, let's go over the watch really quickly. I am watching quite a bit today. So right now I like Walmart, a break and hold above this 178.5, bounce at this 171, 172 area. TTD, I like it above this 94 or bounce level at this 80, 82. They had earnings last week, so this would be a post earnings play. This is why I really like TTD. Coin, it's been stuck between this range. I love it above 193 and 162, 160 for the bounce. Amazon, very, very, very simple for me. Break and hold below 166 or break and hold above 172. AMD and Microsoft. Microsoft, you could look for some rejections here at Friday's lows at that 173 to 174. Break and hold below this 169 for some puts. Calls, it would be basically a break and hold above this 174 for a move up into this 182 for the end of the week. Microsoft, 400 is crucial. If it breaks and holds below 400, look to the downside. If it holds 400, you could look for an upside back into this 403, 405 area. Netflix and Tesla. Tesla, below this 195, look for puts. Break and hold below that. If we come down and start reacting nicely, look for a move back up into this 197, 198. Above 206, break and hold above that. We like it for a move up into the 210. Netflix, we want to see a reaction down at this 570, 568 for a move back up higher. And above 595, I like calls for Netflix. Qs we spoke about on Sunday. We want to see it react at this 424, 425 to see if we get a nice bounce. If not, we'll flip for shorts if it breaks and holds below that 424. Break and hold above this 440 up here. You could call it 439.3, but 440 to be honest. Break and hold above that. SPY. We did lose 498.5 here at the pre-market, but I want to see it react down here in these levels here. I know it's a pretty big zone, that 424 down to 496. So anything around here, we look for a candle like this guy here, a nice hammer with volume for an indication that this is going back up higher. If we do lose this 494, we can flip to shorts down to this 490 level. Right down here, down to these levels. IWM, I want to see it break and hold below this 199 and then use this 200 as resistance. But right now, it needs to break and hold above 202 for me to believe we have a room up into this 203.5 and then eventually 205. That's what we're looking at right now. We are 5 minutes to the open. I am going to go on mute really quickly and join Discord. So I'll hop off of mute about 9:28, but I'll see you guys in a few minutes. All right, we're back. Got my coffee. Just gonna hang out here for a bit. Just gonna respond to some texts. All right, as you see, Walmart already starting to react. TTD starting to come down. Amazon starting to come down. Coin looks like it's gonna come down. Q's as well. SPY. Losing that 498.5 is pretty crucial on SPY. Alright, top what I'm watching is Walmart, Amazon, TTD this morning. We're about 2 minutes to the open. Everything's kind of in a nice area. Alright. So we're about a minute left to the open. Again, top watches that we're looking at right now is Walmart, break and hold above that 178. TTD coming down to this level here. Amazon break and hold 166. Microsoft kind of reacting already. AMD reject this 174, come down to this 169, break and hold below that, or flip long if it breaks and holds above this 174. Tesla, we need to see it react down here. Same thing with Netflix. These are the levels. This 425 is huge on the Qs. IWM already coming down, looking to break and hold below that 199. It's about 30 cents away. All right, get those contracts ready. All right, here we go. It's a nice move so far on Walmart. Love to see it touch 180. It's a nice hold so far on Tesla. It's beautiful on Walmart. All right, get your Walmart contracts ready. I like the 180s. this is freaking out. There we go. For some reason, I wasn't able to click on contracts. Let's jump around, see what's going on. Yeah, it's not a good candle on Walmart. It needs to.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Mic on my computer is not working.
Oh, I'm looking at Walmart right now. It needs for it to close above this 180 to come down and retest 179, 178.
I'm watching Walmart, Microsoft, Palo Alto Networks, and Palo Alto Networks reports after the bell, and Adobe. A few others, but and Coin. I got Coins up there. I got a few charts, but
Tesla looks good. It just
not
held at
really big.
195.
Tesla. I should put up Tesla on one of my charts. That's a double right there. And I'm actually gonna put a target. See if target gets some sympathy, love.
Target. I'll pull it up.
Yeah.
Your inputs.
Well, I'm kind of more looking at sympathy off of Walmart. So
Okay.
if it's Walmart starts profit taking, then absolutely puts.
Yeah, I'll be a little cautious here on Walmart. AMD's about to lose this 169. Let's set an alert. Oh, it's already doing it. Here we go. Yeah, Tesla held that 195 beautifully. This this 200 on Tesla is very crucial. Let's see how it reacts up here. Where'd Walmart close? 179.5. Yeah, I'm not jumping into that one right now. It had to close above 180.
I mean, their last quarter was just like that. They had good quarter and it literally just got profit taken, went all the way down to big resistance, or big support actually, and then kind of filled it up, leading up to the earnings. QQQs and markets kind of bouncing off of VWAP here.
Yeah, IWM is holding that 199 for those small caps. That's a good thing for the upside. SPY is approaching this 498.5. It already kind of rejected it once. It's a huge level. Qs look to start coming back down. Got my eye on AMD.
Walmart, Target's already making new days highs. Walmart's not too far away from it.
Yeah, I like this candle a lot on Walmart. I'm not gonna jump in front of it. All right, there's that AMD cross below. Below that 169. It's beautiful. Get your AMD puts ready. I like the 160s.
Palo Alto's making day size too.
It needs to close below 169, and we'll look for another candle. It's 2 minutes left. Let's let that candle do what it has to do, and let's look around really quickly. Walmart, a close above 180 is what we're looking at. Oh, I think my laptop just froze. Yeah. Apologies, everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, my laptop just froze. There we go. All right. Q's just rejected Friday's lows. I'm not jumping in calls anywhere right now. All right, now I'm looking at puts in all reality.
I'm looking at puts. I'm still looking for some bounce levels on 400 Microsoft. So that's still like $2 away from that. Um, Most of the stocks I'm still looking at are still showing a lot of strength though. Palo Alto Networks still not too far off from days highs. Walmart and Target. Walmart's actually back to like days open, but Target's still holding its
Tesla just
upside. Well, at least when its days open.
Tesla just
What's the Tesla
reversed
do?
and ate up that candle, that previous candle.
Oof. Yeah, just switch Tesla to
Yep.
SMCI. Okay, so
Tesla
oh,
loses
some reaction.
195. I'll jump into 190 puts.
Where's my? I gotta put UNH back up. Looking kind of defensive today.
All right, we're looking for a pop on AMD or Tesla to lose this 195. So I'll put Tesla here. That way we could see both. Change this to 5 minutes. There we go.
Where's SPX? Are we officially under 500? We should be 5,000. Yeah.
There it goes. There's Tesla.
Nvidia just cracked too. The whole market kind of did. Microsoft's holding pretty well. It's not getting to 400 yet. And SPX is under 5,000.
Yep.
So is the spot. UNH is holding pretty well. Yep, looking like a defensive day, especially with strength from Target. I mean, from Walmart. Target is kind of a sympathy play at this point.
Let's see the reaction here on Q's at this 424, 425. It's going to reach it. SPY down at this 496, 494 zone as well. IWM, again, it needs to go below that 199 and hold that. Let's look at Tesla and AMD. I like AMD a lot more for puts. Let me set an alert down here.
Base is holding pretty well. Where is it holding? No, it's kind of holding pre-market lows. That still had actually a couple of dollars to get to it at 172. 172 is pre-market lows.
I want to see the reaction off the first green candle. See how we bounce off of it.
Damn, well, Microsoft. I know he was holding well. I was waiting for 400. That just raced today's highs. It's at the open right now.
Yeah. Let's see. Everything should be getting a push very soon because Qs are coming down to this demand zone along with SPY. I see IWM is below that 199 as well. Walmart's been holding up here, but it hasn't given me a decent hold above that 180 or a break of that 178.5. That's the reason why we're not jumping in. TTD's starting to come down. Probably going to bounce early. Yeah, I think we get a little mini push down.
What's Tesla doing?
Tesla's below that 195, but I think we're about to test this zone right now, along with AMD. Netflix is approaching that 570 as well. Let me set an alert at that 572.
Microsoft bounced off that 401.44. Was kind of waiting to see it go to 400.
It's gonna come back. It's gonna come
A
back
lot
down for
better
sure.
than. I mean, it held this level a lot better than the market, but just being patient right now. Seeing if Tesla gets a little CAC pump here. Might. The market still look like they're trying to turn around.
Mm-hmm.
No idea Tesla.
Alright, new 5-minute candle. New 15-minute candle.
Let me change Walmart. I don't feel like I've been, for my main chart, but looking at Walmart a little bit too much.
We're about to bounce right here on AMD. Let's see how we react up here. Alright, there's no volume on this bounce so far.
Yeah, Tesla did get off the mat from at least that level little pump.
Mm-hmm. I think we got more room down. It's the first green candle, so we'll see how it reacts. I already rejected some at that 195, but just gonna wait a little bit longer here.
I know I almost got into some Palo Alto networks. I kind of want to scalp something from these lows. Not lows, but pretty much from the low rebounds right here that I see that might come to fruition.
I like the 170 reject on AMD.
Damn, Palo Alto Networks freaking premiums are super high right now going into earnings.
I would just buy some
Super
shares
expensive.
and then straddle
Oh no, I
that
got
position.
shares. I guess I wasn't gonna play them through earnings. I was just gonna catch some of the IV pump, but it's already pumped.
All right, here's the
I mean,
first reaction of
created
a pump.
I created calls literally right at like last 15 minutes, 10 minutes where kind of went sideways and still made money just because the IVs just keeps going higher, especially right before 4 o'clock on earnings. But those premiums are
Tesla and
Pawn
AMD.
almost have V-Ball though.
What
What
happened?
is it?
What's
No, Pawn just kind of rushed racing to V-Wall.
okay?
Might stop looking at those though. Microsoft's at like 400 right now. Hold on. See what's going on over here.
Yeah, Microsoft loses that 400. I really want to get
That
into
could have
these
been a
Tesla
put play.
puts.
400.
I like the
Jeez.
185 puts on Tesla. Get those ready.
Don't really see no volume and no big buy orders at 400.
We're looking for a push back into 195.
There's Walmart, Tesla.
I don't think we're
Yeah,
gonna get it.
I think Microsoft wants to crack underneath 400. Something's going on over here.
Yep.
I don't really see no heavy buys on 400 at all. Like, at all.
IWM starting to
No
push
buys.
back into the zone. Walmart's gonna come back down and test this 178. Yeah, we didn't get. I mean, we did get a test of that 195, but I thought we were gonna push a little bit higher, up into like close to 196 to get some puts. That was on me being a little cautious there. All right, let's see. If this holds down here, Tesla, I'm not gonna take a reject at that 195. But if it does come down like it's doing now, and it comes back up and tests 195, I'll take it. See, Qs are coming down into this 425. So I'm a little cautious on puts right now, along with SPY. And you have Netflix approaching. Microsoft looking like it wants to hold 400.
Adobe's chart looks pretty nice. They ended up revealing some new AI tool. Basically, I think they're just trying to respond a little bit more. Not really response, but just show some upgrades after the Chat GBT. I think it was Sora, where they can pretty much create videos for you, which is
Oh,
kind of right
nice.
in the lane of what Adobe's does
Yeah.
with graphic design and what they're doing with their AI tools. But I mean, I don't know. Kind of like that chart right now.
Here comes Netflix
Microsoft
as
does
well.
not want to. I mean,
Yeah, things are start. I think we're about to bounce. Let's see, are we losing volume down here? Oh no, we're gaining volume. Did it freeze again? Yep.
I don't know. I told myself I'll buy some a little bit of Microsoft at 400. So I'm doing it just because can't go wrong with buying Microsoft.
Yeah, this thing froze again. I don't know what's going on today.
Microsoft is all out.
Oh, there's the bounce. I didn't mean to pull that up. There's a bounce on SPY right at that level. There's a big candle hold on Tesla with rising volume turning it into a hammer. I'm gonna jump into some Tesla calls. Light position here. Starters.
I don't want to get in some Microsoft here that we're at the levels I've been waiting for. It's just been showing a lot of weakness.
My average is 111. This is starter position. I got literally two contracts.
Might do the same with Microsoft.
It's definitely counter trend too. So if it breaks,
That's why I kind of
yeah,
want to get it. It's so weak. Like I wanted it to get there, but I didn't want it to get there so quickly compared to the market. I'm also gonna look at Palo Alto. I mean, they were actually not. That premium's too high. I'm not even gonna touch it. You got into Tesla calls?
yeah, very very light position. I got two contracts at 111. I'm looking for a push
Tesla
into this
calls.
195. and I'll get out for a quick scalp. If not, I'll cut
Yeah,
these.
pretty much VWAP. I see that happening.
Let's see what the market's doing. Microsoft's rejecting 400.
Yes, it is.
Q's might want some more downside. I think we get a little push here to this 195. We're already up 5%, so let's see. We don't really have that much volume here, so it could just be a pause for a move lower. I am so light, so it's okay. Not freaking out here.
There's a lot of volume right here on the volume profile. Probably the most actually of the day. Right at 193.90 on Tesla. So that could be a little reason why the pause too.
Okay.
I see other things still kind of curling. I mean, the market kind of isn't, but I still see some other small caps that I'm following. And Cyber, because I am watching Cyber. Spy still looks like it wants to curl. Q's kind of lagging a little bit.
Yeah, SPY looks like it definitely wants to curl. That's kind of why I got into some Tesla as well. Saw SPY was definitely above that 496 after that hammer candle. Kind of the same reason here after that hammer candle with decent volume.
Yeah, market looks like it's curling up. I mean, we got Walmart getting back today's highs. Target rebounding nice off those lows. Nvidia's reacting right now.
T
Microsoft looks like it doesn't want to get above 400. Looks like Spy didn't even want to get to V.
Alright, hold on everybody, give me a few seconds. Pick up this phone call. Alright, start looking to if we lose this 192.5, start looking to get out on these calls. Should be down about 10%, 10-15%. If you were in light, this shouldn't even hurt your account.
Economical news right now. Some leading index economical data.
All right.
So be mindful on that.
Below 192.5, we'll take losses. It's all right. Just be patient. It hasn't hit it. I'm only down $50. That's how light I am, or less actually.
Global Foundries is up right now for news that I was anticipating probably like a week ago.
All right, get out of these
But
here. There's no reason to hold these there.
yeah, it just made new lows.
Yep. All right. That counter trend didn't work.
Market.
I was definitely looking for a relief. Oh, we'll probably get it. We'll probably get it now. Looking at where Qs and SPY are. If you're still in those, just hold it.
Yeah, I'm getting. Yeah, Microsoft is showing too many weakness. They don't even want to protect the 400. Got to 400, got to our levels, but showing too much weakness.
If you're still in the Tesla calls, you're down about 10%. Yeah, as you see, Q's starting to react off that 425.
Yeah.
IWM holding that 199. If we get a push, it has to be here.
Yeah, Apple really lost its 200 MA, huh? Let's get at least farther away from it.
All we lost today was $50. There's no reason to freak out if you got in with me. And we got in on very light positions. It was counter trend.
Palo Alto looks good for a double bottom bounce, made a higher low. See else what's going on. I mean, Tesla's kind of defended that recent low it just made.
TTD starting to come down to this 82.80.
might be just one of those days that's got to catch a violent move from the video. Get one trade and just call it a day. Or if not, just find a dead cat bounce and grab some puts.
That's exactly what I'm looking for. A dead cat bounce. I wanted to be greedy and catch a little bit of the dead cat bounce.
I held some of these Teslas, so see what happens here. Microsoft, I don't know what's going on.
Microsoft's starting to look
Last week,
really good for
yeah,
some puts.
yeah, it's looking very weak. And that was very counter trend.
But the
I got to
15 minute looks
400
good.
way too quick. I can get probably even a 160, 163 exit on these Teslas. I'll be out.
There's no volume
Next
on
target would
this.
be 180, but I don't think it might get there anytime soon.
If you're still in those Tesla calls, those 205 weeklies, you're down about 10%.
I think I got a little bit better entry because I'm only down 6.5, in between 6 and 5.
Yeah, we got in at 111. They're at 199 1. So it's about 10 11%. Everybody wants to call me this morning. It's good. The only reason I picked up that last call is because it said it was I think my phone's freaking out. I think all my technology is freaking out today. It did say it was um Intuit, like taxes, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit. And I was like, let me pick this up, and it was like random people, and I'm like, come on, like stop spoofing these numbers. They weren't even from taxes. Yeah, I think you're about to get the bounce. There's no volume on it. I'm watching cues very tightly here.
Tesla's basically at break even here. Um, Nvidia's still going down. Markets are still going down. Now Tesla's acting freaking counter trend.
That's just I think we're about to bounce a little bit here.
Coin kind of held this 172.55 very well. Adobe still channeling in those same channels.
We are
Walmart kind
cues
of
are
holding
at
pretty well.
last week's lows right now. That's where cues are at. This is last week's low right here. This 425.33. We just broke literally right under it.
Should focus on that target dip buy. Had my levels. Don't tell me it got to my levels. I don't think it got to. Oh, I did. It got to my first level.
I'm gonna grab some high risk QQQ calls here. Light position again. Light position counter trend. I just want to test this right here.
QQQ calls at the money.
Averages 119. I'm in tomorrow expirations. 430 calls. I want to see it hold above this 425. Amazon, Netflix coming down to support. Amazon coming down to this 166.
Oh, coin finally cracked.
Netflix as well. It's a nice hold above 425 on the Qs. Got a new 15-minute candle here. And we're in this zone.
It's a nice support here too on last kind of line of support on volume profile.
We're looking for a push above 425.3. Let's see if buyers are going to step in here. We're in their zone right now. There's the push above 425.3. Let's see if we can push to 426.
Nice move, nice move.
Yep.
Nice move. Nice move.
This is beautiful. Let's get that push to 426.
Yeah, come on. Let's get above this right here. We need to get this above this little line. This last bar right here. Or the bar before the dip. Which was, what, 425.47 around there? Yep. It's kind of above right now. We're also kind of getting towards, at least on the 1 minute. What is, I think that's the 21. Yeah, it is the 21 moving average.
Here we go.
We got above it. There we go. Good move. Okay, getting close to some sell targets on some of my QQQ calls.
Same. My take
I want
profit's
him
about
to mat 10%
20 cents away.
from,
My trim, excuse
yeah,
me.
man, 10% up. Here we go. I actually entered some, no DTs by mistake. I was looking at them and then I was like, oh, those are at like 15%. Though I'm almost at. I almost hit my target at 130. It's real close. It's at like 10% right now. Tesla's getting to V1.
Yeah, I knew Tesla was gonna come back up, but it definitely just took us out by literally a few cents. I should have set it to that 192. Let me put the 5 minutes so you guys can see the 5 minute on cues.
That's a good idea. Still 35 seconds on the 5 minute.
Yep. 30 minutes holding. The 1 hour's in this zone still. Ideally, I'd love to see cues come up to this 427 for a reject. Let's see if we get to it. I'll start taking profit at 426.
I was looking for 130 on one card. Actually, this one I got 123, so I'm actually looking at for like, yeah, right around there, 135. You say looking for 126. When did you get? Oh yeah, you entered like a few 2% probably before me on the next tomorrow's expiry.
Yeah.
Let me get back to this 5 minute.
Yeah, I have the 5 minute pulled up for people. Let's go to the 15 minute. 15 minutes holding nicely. We need some volume to start coming in.
It's rejecting the 9 moving average on the 5 minute. Wait
What's
it
spot
twice.
doing?
On the 1 minute, the 9 moving average about to cross over the 21. And it's above the 21. Fighting above it. Tesla just rejected VWAP.
Who's gonna help us out?
Is that the dead cat bounce we was looking for?
We'll see. On Tesla for sure.
I think we're going to defend this right here.
That's what it's looking like.
Let's see what type of orders we got looking. Decent order at 424.80, which was pretty much about today's lows. Let's see about that's for a buy order on the QQQs. First big sell order I see is 425.60. It's about a little less than 40 cents from where we are right now.
Looks like Walmart's about to give up that 178.5. Yep. Yeah, there goes Walmart. Qs are struggling at this 425. I'm gonna get out of these. Those are just taking a little too longer than what I really want to. Where are my
Yeah, it's
Qs
kind
at?
of basic in here. I mean, we're like 10 cents, 15 cents away from that big order. So I'm just gonna hold just to see if it cracks on there, and it just did right now, so I'm getting it.
Yeah. It's alright. Um,
It cracked by it.
I will say this. If you got into Walmart, I kind of got a sneaky entry. I didn't say anything because I was in Qs. But we definitely just cashed in on Walmart. And that was the break and retest on Tesla, that 195 that I was saying earlier. I wanted another move above, but like I said, if it came down lower, came up, tested that 195 for a break lower, that was beautiful. Um, Microsoft, any push that I see here into the 400 looks good for puts. Qs look good still. If you held it, there's really no reason to sell. It's in the zone. For me, it was just taking too long. I'm all set.
No, I understand. Sometimes you gotta get out, and then if not, it's like false hope and a lot of, especially on these no DTs or no, tomorrow DT.
Yeah, yeah,
Expert.
exactly. If I got weeklies like at the end of the week for Friday expiration, I would have held. I'm not gonna lie, I would have definitely held. But one DTE, zero DTEs, if it doesn't make the move fast, I'd take the paper cut or I'd take the quick profit. There's no reason for me to hold any longer and stuff like that.
Sure.
What I made on Walmart, I got in at contracts at 63 and I got out at 81. So almost $20 per contract. So I made about close to 500 bucks on that. Yeah, 500 bucks, 500 bucks. I just checked. I took two paper cut losses for a total of 100 bucks on Tesla and Q's, 50 each. And it's about to be 10:30. Um, yeah, I want to apologize for not announcing Walmart. That was definitely a quick little move. Somebody could have grabbed with me.
Well, he did mention it was gonna crack. He just didn't mention pretty much the strike, but
Yeah,
I did hear what he said about the crack.
and I was hesitant on AMD. I got a journal today. I did a little bit of a two stupid moves in reality.
It's a little counter trend. I mean, I feel your
Yeah.
pain. I'm trying to get Microsoft. I seen it get to my levels too quickly.
I definitely took
Wait,
the counter trend, something that I in my rule is not to take the counter trend. Um, but I'm gonna hang out a little bit longer. I don't want to leave you guys like this. Netflix approaching the 570, 568. So, and we're approaching it with low volume. So that can bounce here. Microsoft below this 398. What number is that? 398.5. Wait for that 398.5 to break. If it breaks here, you could take a sneaky entry. Let's see. I'll get into the 405s. If it breaks it, you could get in for a quick. Um, it'll be high risk because it wouldn't be like a break and retest, but you could get in really quickly at 398.5. A break of that. So as soon as you see 398.49. Those would be the 405s or the 410s. Remember, because I do like to skip those .5s.
that's volume on them.
Contracts are at 193 right now, but it hasn't broken lows yet. Lows for the day is 398.57. It just did. Remember, it has to break 398.5. Down right there. Contracts at 126. Boom, those skyrocketed. 150, 180. Take those profits right there. Take that. That just literally skyrocketed out of nowhere. Especially on like a 30, 40 cent move. Take that with your eyes closed.
Mm-hmm.
That shit jumped. That shit usually does not jump like that. It went from 126 to 160, 170 something. That shit does not do that. I would take that and call it a fucking day. When shit like that jumps,
Yeah, no
oh
bullshit.
fuck
Get
that.
those nice volumes,
Yeah.
volume, premium building bars. I love them.
Yup. That's fucking wild. If this breaks 398, they're hovering at one. Let's see. Let me pull it back up. Why'd I copy that? Yep. 146. They're already at 188. I'd take that with my eyes closed. 190. And they're at literally where you bought them.
Yeah, Palo Alto Network's a good call right now for a scalp. That's if you want to deal with the premium. That premium is inflated.
Walmart. Walmart just faked people out.
Walmart. Yeah, it does. It does that. I'm trying to tell you, like Walmart does that after earnings.
Yep. Now I got some FOMO. Look at that move right there. Can you imagine if we got in exactly where we got in? We got in at the top of that hammer green candle in the last 5 minutes. But we got in at the top of that. We took it all, basically all the way to move down. It ate up that whole position on the same candle. And then the next candle, it comes down and just dies. But my first level was here at this 177.0. That would have been first target. Definitely trim at this pre-market level here, 177.3. We got about 15 cents away from it, which is why I took profit. I usually take profit about 15 cents away, and I get into position about 15 cents away. That way I don't miss it. Qs are still in this zone. You could have averaged down here at this 424 that we spoke about earlier. It needs to honestly either break and hold below 424 or break and hold above 425. You could call it point 0.3 in all reality on Qs. SPY, it's I like Qs better than SPY right now. IWM, it needs to lose 198.5 if you didn't get into the retest of previous pre-market low, excuse me. That was the retest of pre-market lows right there and days high. If you didn't get into that with stops above 200, no reason for you to get in now until it breaks 198.5. And if you did get into that, what we mentioned earlier, the retest of that 200 on IWM, you should be eating. Right.
snap through that.
TTD. I need a decisive candle above 82 now, or a deeper pullback into this 181, comes back, holds above 82 for a move up higher. Amazon, careful at this 166. It's literally a flip of the coin right now. Excuse me. If you got in weekly QQQs, hold. No reason to sell until it does the break below that 424. There's no reason to sell. You could average in a little bit more down here if it comes back down lower to 424. If it breaks 424 and holds below it, you have a 5-minute closure below, get out. I'm not looking at SPY anymore. It's just in this big zone. It's a demand zone. Um, let's see what else we got before I head out. TTD again. It needs to break and hold above this 82 with nice volume. Amazon flip of the coin at this 166. So if you see it start base a little bit more, or gets a little closer to this 166, you could flip the coin there. Walmart, that 178.5 is the line in the sand for the upside for it to turn back up and go for highs. But right now, a retest of this 178.5 for a move back down lower, even 179, I would say, around here, this whole area here, 178.5 to 179, this area right here. You could push it up to 179.5 to have a dollar range for a move back down to 172, or 172, 171 down to even 170. Look for a relief bounce here on Walmart. Trading desk, we're looking for a pop. It's starting to look like it's going to reverse in a bit. It's coming down into this area. I'd look for a little bit deeper, if not a nice hold above 82.5 with stops below 82. Tesla Westla. Um,
Tesla.
the move already happened, so at this point, relief bounce. Honestly, I will not take a relief bounce until this comes down to 180. You could take it at 188, even 190. 190s look good. 190 to 188 looks really good. You could cut it down to 189. You could take a relief bounce there. Nice psychological level. AMD, as you see, it died below that 169 that we mentioned earlier. Relief bounce would be down at this 160. So it definitely has room to go lower. But if you're in shorts from that 169, trim, wait, do whatever you want today. Where are the Qs?
Shoes look like they're getting back to VWAP.
Yep. Let me see. What calls were I in? Was I in?
Microsoft the 400.
We were in the 4:30
430
calls.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow expiry. We got in at 111. You're literally in profit now. Yes, there's no reason to sell this right now. If you held that, you would still be a profit even if you didn't average down. And for that, for tomorrow expiries to hold premium that well this long, it's a beautiful sign for the upside. You're at break even right now. That's beautiful.
And Spy is about to touch VWAP. Q's got a little bit more way to go, but we can see it get above this 50 MA on the daily.
I'd look to trim
And
at
then
10%. At that 121,
yeah.
look to trim those 430 calls, excuse me.
You
All right, but
It
I'm
looks
all
like
done
I'm
for the
talking
day.
early. Yeah, same. Likewise, likewise.
I got stuff to do. Stuff to do. All right, everybody. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Hope you guys have a good one. Stay green. If you're still in those QQQ calls, it's about to touch that 121. It's up about 5% right now. Um, take profit at that 121. It's a nice $10 per contract. Again, but we got in super light, so it is what it is on those. Um, any push into this 169 to 170 on AMD, look for puts. Same thing with Tesla. Push into this 195, 197, look for puts. Walmart, 172, 171 for a bounce. Coin, 162, 160 for a bounce. TTD, you got to look for a decent candle above 82. What else? What else? Microsoft break and hold above this 400. If we flip, like everything's looking like it's about to flip long. IWM Semiconductors, it's in this zone, so be very careful. Above 200 has room up to 202.5. Below 198.5, it has room to 190. But that's it. That's what I'm looking at. Trade safe, stay in profit, like and subscribe on YouTube, join Invest for the Best on Discord, and don't forget to like and follow us on Instagram as well.
Stay green, fellas and gents.